It's Monday today. I am extremely tired, exhausted, unmotivated, all of the things that I should not be. But at least it's not negative, whatever the F outside. It is 28 degrees today. Honestly, that's like springtime right now because it has been so cold. It was so cold that the pipes in our kitchen froze. I have a lot to get done, but I think I'm only gonna work on one order today. Even though I have a list of things to do and I have so many orders to make, I'm only gonna make one. I'm only gonna work on one and fulfill it because that one has to go out tomorrow. Everything else is either for next week. Hold on, wait, let me look at my calendar because I don't even know. Yeah, everything else is either for next week, the week after that, and the week after that. And then next week, kids are off for 2 days. So I probably won't work those days. So at some point this week, I'll have to work on the orders for next week. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say hola. We gotta start a new video, but I am extremely tired. So let me drink a lot of cafecito and I'll be back once I feel alive. I got some computer work taken care of, so now I have to see what I need to cut for the unicorn topper because the order that has to be done today is a unicorn topper with unicorn cupcake toppers. They're number 4 cupcake toppers with matching unicorns. I have some number 4s already made, and this is the matching unicorn topper. I think I have 6 total, so I definitely need to make more. I don't know if I have the 4s already cut. First, let's do the topper part. The white glitter piece, pink, blue, purple. Looking for a yellow, which I don't think I have, so I might have to cut more. Yeah, I don't have. We got white clouds, a unicorn, the hollow piece, and the gold piece. So that's gonna be for the cake topper. And then I need the little clouds, which I don't think I have. Wait, I have 1, 2. I'm just missing one more side. Left, up, and right. Okay, perfect. So I have the mini clouds. That's it for the cake topper. Now for the cupcake toppers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have one over there. So I do have 6. I just have to redo this one because this one I broke off the bottom piece. I'm pretty sure that this was for the pictures. So I have 6 of those. Actually, I have enough for the 12 cupcake toppers because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. Where the heck is the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I probably used it for one of my cake toppers. All right, but I have enough to make, right? Yeah, I have enough. I see 2 of these pieces, and then I just need a print and cut piece. No way I don't have it. I don't. So that means I need to print and cut some pieces. I do have to print and cut the unicorn. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I didn't look for the little number 4. Is this the little number 4? Yes, perfect. Guess who is a little bit more awake? It may not look it because look at my ojeras, but it's okay. But I do feel a little bit more awake. I could feel it within me and with everything that I'm doing. I pretty much have everything set up. I'm only waiting for this to dry so that way I could cut it because I don't want to, what's that called? Cuando se le sale la tinta, like smush, squash. No, squash is when you go like this. Smushed. There's a freaking word for it. Hold on. Smushed. Smears when the ink smears. I love being non-lingual. I don't know words in either language. Anyway, I'm waiting for that to dry. You know how I always tell you guys that I use the koala paper, the 61 pound, for every image that I print because it's just so beautiful and glossy and I love the outcome? That is true for everything except for this. When it comes to my unicorns, I always use cardstock, and that's because I go in with the sparkle, and that's something that I'm not going to change. I think I changed it once and I hated the fact that I couldn't add sparkle to it, so we just went back to the cardstock, which is the OG. And I know I could probably like add sparkle somewhere on the design when I print it. It's not the same, and it will never be the same, so I stick to my OG ways. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm waiting for that to dry. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything else together while I listen to Bad Bunny. And I'd rather listen to Bad Bunny than scroll on social media because there are so many ignorant people out there, and I do not need to get upset. Before the Super Bowl last week, there was so much hatred, so much ignorance, so much disgust on social media that it got to me. Not like in a sad way, in a I'm so angry type of way. And that's just not good for my mental health. So I decided to stay off social media. And like, obviously, I'm a small business owner. I have to be on social media, but I try to limit. Once I see a couple things, then I just get out. And that's exactly what I did just now. Because once again, there's ignorance. But you know what? I'm up here. What did Benito say? The only thing more powerful than hate is love. I'm almost done, but I had to cut more unicorns because the ones that are here, I printed them as photo matte paper and they came out too dark. This is my order here. We have the cake topper here, and then these are the cupcake toppers. This one is too dark compared to all of these, and that's because of the settings that I put for the paper. This is not photo paper. This is just regular cardstock. Let me put it in the light so you guys can see it. I don't know if you can see it. This is like a baby purple and this one is darker. This is not gonna go to waste though. I'm gonna use this with the rest of those that I have already cut. That's gonna be a set, but I'm not gonna separate that set. It's gonna be together. What's this? Oh, I'm like, what the heck is this? This is another mistake I made. Oh my goodness. This, I popped dotted both layers because that's what I do for my cake toppers. But I didn't realize that for my cupcake toppers, I only popped dot one layer. I adhere the gold and the hollow as just a flat layer. The unicorn is the layer that's pop dotted. This one I won't be able to use as a cupcake topper. I'll keep it for my future cake toppers. I just have to obviously take out the little wooden stick. I was also able to get some social media content. Hopefully you guys have been able to hear me even with the silhouette noise in the background, but I'm gonna take a break here because I am a little hungry, and then I'll come back later on to finish that one unicorn cupcake topper, and then I'll be able to package everything up. I got the order ready to go. I just put it here because I wanted to take a nice picture. I do want to show you that we have an employee today. Where did she go? Where is she? Oh wait, she might be under here. She's so cute. I love you. She is so cute. Okay, she's ready to go. So what I realized is that I need to get her a bone. Bones are her new thing. So I need to bring some in here. I brought some treats today. I gave her treats. I need to get her the bone and then a bigger bed because she's been laying on Turbo's bed. And usually she doesn't mind laying on the floor, like especially after a while if she gets tired. But it's really, really cold out. So the floor is a little bit too cold for her. Sorry, girl. Can't pet you right now. I love you though. I got my hand sanitizer just in case, but still. You'll get pets after, okay? I took a picture of her with the Let's Potty birthday banner, and it is so cute. She's my official model. You're not gonna believe it. It is 40 degrees today. It has been brutally cold. So for it to be 40 degrees, my heart is happy right now. I scheduled my heater to turn on at 5 in the morning, but it did not turn on. I don't know what happened. So I got in here and it was pretty cold. I feel very unmotivated still. This is gonna be the unmotivated week for sure. And I think I'm just dragging my feet because none of these custom orders are due till the next 3 weeks. Next week, week after that, and the week after that. So I think that's why I'm dragging my freaking feet. But I gotta stop because I don't think I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday. It's gonna be a 4-day weekend for me because the kids have a 4-day week. But anyway, I am here. I just designed a little something, nothing too crazy, just some cupcake toppers. So I'm gonna print and cut that. I don't know why I chose this one because this one technically I don't have to make it till March, and I have some stuff that I have to do next week, but I honestly think it is because it was just the easiest and it didn't require a lot of thinking. Like some thinking, yes, but not too much thinking. I'm gonna print and cut this stuff, cut out the other pieces, put everything together, see how I like it, and that should be that. I gotta try to get myself motivated for the other things, but honestly, it's just not in the cards for me. At least not for right now. But we'll see as the day goes by. Maybe the sun and the warmer weather will help me get motivated. Fingers crossed. It's a couple hours later. I want to show you the cupcake toppers I ended up making. I love how they came out. I love the color scheme. I love everything about these. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do for the dot for the eye because the ones I cut were way too small. Let me backtrack. They were small, but because they were so tiny, they kind of got stuck on the mat, kind of got crushed a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure something else out. What I'm thinking of doing is adding some pearls maybe. I know I have a whole bunch of pearls. This is my pearl storage here and I have like all these different colors. I just grabbed the pink box. I'm gonna look to see if I have something that's small enough for the dot. And I think this size would be good, but I just don't know about the color. Let me see. Yeah, because that size is too big. Let's see if I can use this lighter color. Nope, it looks weird. Let's look in here because this is like my multicolored bin. I probably have something here. I don't know. I need at least 4 of those little pearls. nothing small enough in this bin. That would be all. I don't have anything else that I can use because it would have to be pink. That one's too dark. All right, let's try out a bling maybe. Nope, I don't like it. Why did I think this was gonna be? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. What else can I use? Because I gotta use something, you know? Can't just leave it like that. Oh my goodness, I just got a notification that there's a chance of snow. I am so over this. Starting around 3 p.m. Actually, I don't know why I'm so surprised. I went to go pick up my daughter earlier because she's not feeling good. That's why I'm trying to hurry up here because I want to go just lay down with her. I honestly wasn't feeling the greatest today either, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway, I went to go pick her up and there was snow. I have this Nouveau drop, but I don't think this color is gonna match. Well, I'm gonna try to recut and see if the dots come out this time. I ended up cutting more little circles, but this time I redesigned it to make them a little bit bigger, and I think that's helping. I put it on there. See how it doesn't look off or anything like that. I am gonna use these things instead of, I don't know what I had in my brain before. So just a little tiny piece, not piece, dot of my glue. Oh, it was stuck. There you go. I got my little dot right there. It's so tiny. And then just put it on top. And with my finger, I just press it down. That's not centered. I push it a little bit more and now it's perfect. I'm gonna cut. Actually, I was gonna do that right now, but I kind of want to go and spend some time with my daughter. So I'm just gonna add the dots to the eyes and that's it. I was gonna cut more to make one of each so that I could keep for myself, but I don't want to do that right now. Number one, I'm tired. And number two, like I said before, my daughter's not feeling the greatest. Tomorrow will be a week since I was last in the office. It really wasn't planned. And it just kind of worked that way. The kids had off for a couple days. It was the weekend. And then yesterday, which I was supposed to come back into the office, I just wasn't there mentally. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the day, clean my house. We'll just start again tomorrow. I was able to design everything that I needed to design on my laptop. So I definitely got some work done. It was a struggle to edit this week's video, honestly. The video that went up this week, it went up yesterday actually. That was a struggle to edit, but I finally got it done. It was premiered. Everything's good to go. I wasn't gonna record, but I definitely need to record because I have nothing for next week. The only clips I have is whatever you've watched already, which I don't even know what I shared. That's all I have, and I'm gonna have to add to that so that way I can get this edited for next week. And it's already Thursday, so I'm just gonna be doing a lot of editing this weekend. I don't like to do that because I don't like to constantly be on my laptop, but it is what it is. That's the reality of it. I don't have an editor anymore because I just can't afford it right now. Not with the way that YouTube has been paying me lately. It just doesn't make sense. Unless my views go back up and, you know, I'm seeing a constant income as I was last year, an income that can cover that, I would do it, but I don't have that right now. Anyway, I'm here at the office. Like I said before, I've designed everything that I need to design. I got to do a lot of cutting. My mic is on 10% and I really want to focus. So I don't think I'm going to be showing you guys cutting and putting things together because I always show that. So it's gonna be the same process over and over again, but I'm definitely gonna show you the outcome of everything. I might show you guys like me working on the toppers, not everything, not like from start to finish, but probably just fast forward and add some music. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like that gets repetitive and boring. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm not promising much today, honestly, because I really need to get this work done. I'm aiming to have 3 toppers done by the end of the day. And these are new toppers, so you guys know that takes a little bit longer. At least the designing part is out of the way. That should help. Just a little PSA, I'm not sure I'm gonna record much. I'll try to show you guys along the way. I know I just said that I wasn't gonna record, but I think this is a little important to show you guys just because I haven't shown you guys, and it's good to know just in case you guys want to do the same thing. I have my laptop. This is my MacBook Pro, and then, you know, I have my iMac in the office. My laptop comes with me everywhere. This is my main source of editing. Actually, the only place that I edit because I don't edit here at the office. Recently, I've also been designing on this laptop. Doing that kind of like messes me up a little bit because then I don't have X amount of hours to work. I work whenever, wherever, and that's bad. But honestly, it's been helping me because I haven't been at the office as much. Mostly it's because of the winter and how cold it gets in here. So this is helping me for now. When the temperature gets better and my schedule is better coming here at the office, I'm not going to do this as much. But for right now, this is helping me. It's been a lifesaver because I can design, and then once I'm ready with the design, come in here and cut everything I need and then make it. So the way that I do that is I design on my Silhouette Studio. Because I have so many designs, it doesn't sync. So this Silhouette Studio, although it's the same email address, same same password, same account, everything as the one on my desktop, it does not sync. And that's because the memory is just jam-packed. Eventually I'll get to it and I'll delete what I don't need, but I'm a hoarder of my files. Anything that I design, I'm a hoarder. That's why I have to do it this way. So anyway, I have this design here for my sister. I saved it onto Silhouette Studio. You don't technically have to save it onto Silhouette Studio, but because it was multiple days of me designing, I just saved it to Silhouette Studio. Now that the design is ready, I am ready to save it onto my hard drive. So I'm gonna go to Save As, Save to Hard Drive, and I like to leave it on the desktop. So I just click OK. That will show up on my desktop right here. Once it's on my desktop, I just click it, I airdrop it to my iMac. And now this file, I just click it and it opens up in Silhouette Studio. Off camera, I just had to re-download Silhouette Studio because you guys know I have been having issues with my Silhouette Studio for the past almost year. Every so often I have to re-download Silhouette Studio. Anyway, now my design that was on my laptop is on my iMac. Everything's good to go. That's just my process on how I design for my laptop and then transfer everything on here so that it can be ready to go when I'm ready to cut. And like I said before, it's usually much more simple because your Silhouette Studio syncs, but I ran out of storage. So for now, this is what I'm doing. Not a big deal whatsoever, but eventually it'll be even easier. I've been able to cut everything for 4 toppers. 4 toppers, but 2 designs. One there and the duplicate there, and then I have one here and the duplicate here. I also cut up some extra stuff because I don't know if I shared this with you guys last week. I should have because these came out so cute, but I did want to make one of each so that I can put over there in my shelf of beautifulness. That's not priority. Like this stuff right here is not priority. I just cut it because I had the extra pieces. That stays right there and I'll work on that when I have a chance. Has to be sometime before next week so that I can post this. I feel like if I didn't make duplicates of every cake topper that I make, then I would have been able to cut much more than just 2 designs. But moving forward, everything has to have a duplicate. My process 100% has to be where I make a duplicate, not only for myself, for like my future self, but also for my crafty self, because it has to go on the shelf. I look at that shelf every time I come here and it makes me so freaking happy. Whenever I'm not feeling motivated or I'm not feeling crafty and I just need a boost, I look up and I see this and it just makes me so motivated. It's 12:43. I'm gonna take a break because I am starving, and then we'll come back and work on getting everything together. I feel good, but I won't feel the best until I finish the toppers so that I can send them out today. Is that the sun? Oh my goodness, the sun is coming out. Please come out. Hola everybody, today we are here super early. I stopped recording yesterday. I didn't update you guys. I didn't show you what I did. I was just so focused on making sure that I got stuff done. I'll show you in a little bit what I accomplished. I don't even think it's 8 o'clock yet. Let me show you what I accomplished yesterday, because if not, then I won't show you. We have this topper here that I absolutely love. I love how this one came out. Look at how dimensional this is. And I had to put it on a paper straw. The clear stick one, it just wasn't doing it any favors. It was wobbling too much, so I just decided to do a paper straw, and I love how this came out. I'm currently working on this one. This is the duplicate. I lost one of the pieces for this, so I'll have to cut that while I'm cutting other stuff today, and then I'll finish it up. This is the non-shaker one to the shaker one that I made. So the shaker one is over there. It's that one right there. And I showed it, I think, in another video. But before I finish that one, I'm gonna start cutting up all of the stuff for my sister. So yeah, that's what I'm working on today. Same thing like yesterday. I'm not gonna show you too much. I'll show you once I'm done, even though yesterday technically I didn't do that. But I just gotta focus, just be super focused and do the things, and then also record for social media, because I was able to record for one of the toppers yesterday. I did the cars one, I just didn't do the other one. When I do the toppers for the ones that I'm gonna keep, the duplicate ones, I need to not put the name. The Minnie Mouse one that I have there that I love so much, I put the word name on it, not the specific name, and I like that better. So I have to remember that because I always forget, or maybe I'll just keep it, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyway, enough rambling, more cafecito, and I'll check back in once I have something else to offer. I finished the topper. It is so pretty, but it is too small. Now, it's not small for my sister because she needs this size. The top tier of her cake is 6 inches. So this is gonna be perfect for her cake. For making a duplicate, this was not it. This is my standard size cake topper. So you see the difference, it's small. It doesn't make a big difference because, you know, it's not something that I'm gonna sell. But in order for me to have it right there on my shelf, I'm gonna make it about 2 inches bigger. The standard for me is to fit an 8-inch cake. I have to make this a little bit bigger. I cut a whole bunch of extra parts thinking that I'm gonna make 2 of these, and I ended up using most of the parts on this one. So it is pretty layered and it is pretty heavy, but it's okay because it's not going anywhere. Well, it's not shipping. I'm giving it to my sister so she could put on her cake. But it turned out so cute. When I designed this, I was a little iffy because of the colors. I'm like, wow, everything kind of blends in together and it's kind of muted. So I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. And of course, once I cut everything, I was gonna mess around with the colors, and if I needed to cut something else, then I was gonna do it that way. But everything turned out perfect. When I see it on the screen, the colors are different. So I always keep that in mind so that I'm not too hard on myself. But yeah, it turned out so pretty, really pretty. Not finished with her stuff because she also had me make standalone character, a standalone number, some microphones, some stars, things like that. So it's not finished, but I did cut everything out, everything except for the glitter microphones. I hope I have black glitter. If not, I'm gonna have to fake it. So I have sparkle and I have cardstock, and I'm just gonna have to color it in. But yeah, just a little update on what's going on. I have 2 hours to work in the office, and then I want to stop so I could go clean my bathroom and start making some food and just get ready for when my daughter comes over with her friends. I'm glad the girls are coming over so that way it could motivate me to actually clean my bathroom. That is the one thing I hate doing. I hate cleaning the bathroom. I mean, once it's done, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But I hate the process of doing it. Just like laundry. Bathroom and laundry, 2 things I hate doing. Doing good time. I'm starving, but I'm gonna push through. It is Saturday today. I'm back. I'm in my pajamas. My hair's a mess. Had to put that out there because there's absolutely nothing I could do about it. I am finally finished with everything that I had to do for this week. This week was a rough week, especially because I didn't come here for a whole week. This is obviously going to be the end of the video, but I also wanted to show you guys what I worked on. These are the toppers that I made. I'm going to start off with these cupcake toppers. I am obsessed. This is the K-pop Demon Hunters cake topper that I made for my sister. It is so beautiful. We have this cars topper. I love this so much. This is something that I've already made before. I've shared it with you guys, but this is the non-shaker version. And then this is a baby shower cake topper that I made for my sister. This I don't offer. I just make it for her because I like pretty much make anything she needs me to make. I think it's cute. Definitely not something that I want to offer. I have to go and do something about this hair and get ready for the day just because it's a nice day out. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for your support. If you guys have made it to the end of the video, let me know in the comments down below which of these toppers, whether it's the cupcake toppers or any of the cake toppers, which one is your favorite. For me, I love all of them, but I think the K-pop Demon Hunters is my favorite because it has the most layers. Let me know in the comments down below which one is yours. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.